Hello everyone, I'm No More Worlds. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. We're here as Lady Nemella of the Ghost Hills, down in the south of the Westeros, in the south of Westeros, on the continent, lowest of the seven kingdoms down here in the desert and coastline, and we're just trying to figure out what we can do to move up a bit in the world. So we can't declare any wars, not unless we have a hook on our liege lord. A direct liege lord here is Dorn Martell, obviously brother of the Red Viper, who's still very much alive and didn't get his head smashed in. Spoilers if you haven't seen the show or read the books. Handsome knight, athletic, blade master. Yeah, this guy's amazing. He's a paramour. I think he's refusing to marry everyone. And also, strangely, this might amaze you. He has several sons. If you remember anything at all, he had 7, 8 daughters. One of whom was pretending to be a boy and learning in Old Town, studying to be a maester. Old Town is here somewhere in the Reach. I don't know where. Sure, there's a custom asset for it. That's just Hightower. Also, look at Hightower. So astonishing. So we have to figure out what we're going to do to, move up in the world. I would really like to take a little bit of territory. That's at all possible. So what we need is a hook on our liege. And I had to look this up because it's been a while since I played Crusader Kings 3. I don't quite remember all the mechanics, but I do know we can attempt... Was that Robert? Or was that Robert? It was Renly. Where's the Crown Lands? There's King's Landing. Oh yeah, that's a good-looking Robert. There's Cersei. Maya Stone. None of these people are... none of these people are canon. This is all fanfic. We have Prince Adam. He's a hunchback and he's beautiful. I don't know if... Alright, well, Cersei's rival to Tyrion, that makes sense. As well as some random low-born guy. It gets wacky. Further away you get from the start date. So, we're gonna have to try and find ourselves... Where's my council? Find secrets. And I want to find secrets in Sunspear. Your liege penalty to progress. Your secrets exist. 14% chance to find it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Our spy master is pretty terrible. Do we have anyone better? Not massively. We do have people who expect to be our spy master, and I don't know why. Are you a baron? Yeah. Do I have a few baronies? That might be the case. Yeah, there's baron there, baron there. This is the barony. Yeah, we have quite a few barons. I don't care. Barons aren't a big deal. I mean, they could rise up and revolt, but it's not that massive. We're just going to slowly tick time along. We'll see if we find any secrets. We can create a accolade. So I just got the Tours and Tournaments DLC. I didn't have it before. I just had the, base game and the DLCs that came earlier. I had the Northman one. Whatever came in the collector's, special edition of the game when you first got it. You can create an accolade to be one of your captains. Each knight that holds an accolade becomes an acclaimed knight and gives bonuses to your armies. All right. Who's my best knight? You? Marshal, vassal. I don't want to necessarily make my marshal my, I don't want him necessarily doing all the fighting. He's also my huntsmaster and idealist. Every acclaimed knight has 2 accolade attributes, one primary, one secondary. Before you create the accolade, these attributes are shown for each candidate. It's his thing just Alright, we'll select that. Valiant. It's a secondary one, so he's a huntsman and he's valiant. And, you know, you're forced to be a knight. That's absolutely fine. You can now create this acolyte if you want. Alright, I haven't created it yet. There we go. The accolade will remain until you destroy it and will pass on to future knights via accolade succession. Select an unassigned accolade highlighted. I don't know where this is. To continue, select an unassigned accolade, which is highlighted. Oh, it's clearly not. Oh, there we go. When you create an accolade, you choose one of your valid captains in the list. I have a vassal and I have a knight here. This might make him quite happy, so yeah, we might do that. Create an accolade. You can be it. Stalwart and thug, which I don't necessarily think is something you want. And there's 2 active units. Yeah, I got that. All right. Well, go ahead and create another accolade. Just to pacify this guy. It doesn't seem to cost us any money. Derwin and Lord Veldin. They have special names. First of the Rear Guard, the Knight of the Orchid. Oh, these are so cool. I don't know. I don't exactly know, you know, what I'm going to do with any of that, but it's a fun little bit of knowledge. We can petition Liege still. Now, we should have more in the way of activities. Yes, we have Grand Tour. We must have 3 vassals for that. Grand Tournament, which we have to have 26 more gold. Grand Wedding. And then Feast, Hunt, and Pilgrimage. Standard stuff. We'll probably be going to more events posted, but for now, let's just speed up time. Now, if you remember, last time we made ourselves a special little matrilineal marriage pact between my heir and daughter, Valena, and Dorn Martell's 4th son, Prince Lewin. Now, I want this to go through. He seems to hate me for some reason. Now, he's a kid. It doesn't particularly matter. Let's keep moving along. So that will help us out later on with claims to Dorne. Our brother and our sister-in-law, who's one of our knights, had another child, which is excellent. So we don't really have much in the way of heirs. Okay, our neighbor lost a war here. Probably the lower crown authority. We've unlocked a new stewardship purse. We'll deal with this in a second. Honor to serve, powerful vassal, counselor tax contributions, absolutely. Another council meeting, another conflict, Spymaster Katos and Septim Tristane arguing violently about training regimen of the troops. That's none of their business. That's not their job. As lady, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. But my diplomatic pursuits have given me insight on how to handle the situation. And side with either of them, find a compromise that makes everyone happy. There's a 61% chance it comes out pretty good. We'll try it. Yep. We arranged a good compromise. We gained a weak cook on both of them. Oh, we arranged a good one. That was the 10% chance. Alright, we have hooks on them, but that's not who I want hooks on. I want hooks on Doran, so I can go to war here in Husk Flats and take this. I have a claim on it. Or rather, my husband has the claim on it. Making acquaintances, my daughter Valenia seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. She's 13 years old. She got along quite well with everyone she spoke to, even the adult guests. Oh yes, getting her gregarious would be lovely. Greetings, my serene liege. Despite my best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover the secrets of Prince Dorn's Martell's court. However, I still believe there's something more going on in the shadows. Yeah, you can keep finding it. There's probably nothing here. I mean, he must have a secret, right? He's an adulterer. He's an adulterer and he's a seducer. There's not really many negative modifiers here about that. He does have a lot of, you know, he's much better at scheming than I am. And I just noticed Ariane Martell is dead. She's one of my favorite characters from the books. She died of her wounds at age 14, which means Quentin succeeds and takes all that. You know, Arion Martell being dead is a good thing. But I would really like to kill off the rest of those kids. Just to make my claim a little better. We can now hold a grand tournament. There's no way in hell we're doing that. It's unbelievably expensive. No, we're not doing that. Scholars with the Ghost Tales. My daughter and her heir, Valenia, and I are walking Ghost Tales when we come across the local scholars. Greetings, Lady Nemelia. Greetings, young lady. There's an empty seat in an ongoing discussion. Would either of you like to join? Yeah, go ahead. I want my heir to be educated. I swear I just heard something pop up down here, but I don't see any of it. I don't know why your patron's the stranger. Please don't do that. Very useless to you. You don't have much intrigue. The hunter's art. To blindly chase a wild creature, launching arrow after arrow, or spurring even harder. Futile, left Sturwin, my renowned knight. Beasts are cunning. They scent the stalker on approach, scatter before the hunting pack, and turn violent when cornered. Bringing down quarries means knowing them, and their wilderness and once the horn is sounded, never relent. The most skilled of hunters is Derwin. In his company, my daughter, coming to know the ways of the seven who are one's creatures and the ways of outwitting them. To the chase. She can indicate the trait hunter. That's very nice. Greetings, my serene liege. Our best ever. It's not uncovered anything. We'll go one more time. We'll pause here because I can join King Robert's Grand Tournament. And I also have an invitation to a hunt. In the Red Keep, so this is going to be a very long trip. I kind of want to go to a grand tournament. Am I a fighter? I'm a hunter. I can do bowmanship. Yeah, let's try this. The Grand Tournament King's Tournament, we'll start with the melee contest. Will be quite the spectacle. I made sure to procure truly fine prizes. Melee, duel, joust. There is an archery contest. Yeah, we'll go ahead and join it. You have to leave within 3 days. That's fine to make it in time. So there is a mechanic to why wouldn't I just leave by ship? That's absolute madness. Okay. This is not particularly dangerous. We have a good caravan master with very good speed. Total travel time within 4 months. The activity starts on the 15th, 12th moon. 15th, 12th moon. The 15th, 10th moon. 12th moon. Estimated arrival is the 12th moon. So it should arrive 3 days before the activity starts. But it also says total travel time is probably the time back. Okay, so it's only a 2-month journey there. This is probably good. I don't necessarily know if we need the Desert Warriors. Let's remove them for now. Hasn't got that much more dangerous. And let's see if there's anything that will just increase the speed at which we go. We already have mercenary guards, so we can't get another one. We don't have any superior mounts or anything like that. We can recruit a cultural ambassador. I have no idea what that would do. We do have a lot of desert here. It's actually mostly dry lands. A hell of a lot of dry lands. Steppes over here. We have mountains. I think a mountaineer would be pretty good. I think the mountaineer limits the most danger, so that's fine. We have a very low list of danger in 3 locations. We're going to go ahead and join this grand tournament. We'll just keep it on slow and see the events that pop up. I have amazing looking armor. I didn't pick any of this out. This is astonishing. My liege, King Robert, is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of King's Landing, and time has come for us to part. On we go. Travel, what the duck? The day on the road has been fairly calm and nondescript so far. We are somewhere outside of Glassmelt, which is quite honestly right here. It's my territory still. And I close my eyes for as my mount brings me forward, one solid step at a time. As the wind plays a magnificent melody through the treetops, another noise is carried in by the breeze, not from our entourage. Is that quacking? I isolate the sound to be coming from a shrubbery on my right-hand side. That's a good omen. The procession has ground to a halt, a stone's throw away from the faint. Again, this is multiple events, like next to each other. This has been 2 or 3 days. My lady, there's an ant path here. It's a tad superstitious. Okay, you're an acclaimed knight, but I'm not listening to you. Alright, I guess we'll find another path. You just delayed me considerably. Deeply annoying. I think we can see travel here. Destination King's Landing. I would like to see how much delayed we are. Is that delayed us by 5 days? And we only had 2 days of a duel demanded. Okay, so this is another random knight that wants a duel. He will join me. So he will absolutely destroy me. Let's have my caravan master go up against him. Yes. Absolutely. And he became one of my knights. I'm not a fighter. I don't know why people keep trying to duel me. I can do archery, I suppose, because I am a hunter. Very low chance of danger all through here, because there's quite a bit of forest. Collar road. Since leaving home nearly a month ago, I've seen highs and lows and reveled in the wind blowing through my hair. There's so many places, so many things I've yet to see out there on the open road. I feel free of the stuffy castle, if only for a little while. The roads are full of pilgrims and wanderers. Perhaps it is among them I will find peace of mind. I've gained traveler. And I think, yeah, this is the Red Keep. Alright, we've arrived for the tournament. Melee will begin in 2 days. I can't wait for it to start. I'm going to pause for a second. There's a bunch of things you can do in the Tours and Tournaments DLC. I don't think the mod team has done any like special assets in this area, because obviously this would be a Baelor Sept, and you'd make King's Landing quite a bit bigger, but that's fine. Triumph, recruit, I can murder, seduce, or befriend. These are all things I can do during the Grand Tournament if I wanted to. I'll cancel that for now. I would like to participate in the archery contest. I'm just going to spectate the melee. I'm very bad at most combat. I don't even know if I'm particularly good at archery, but I do have Hunter, so I think that'll give me a bit of a benefit. The music has really kicked up, which is nice. It sounds great, but yeah, we're just going to spectate. And my intent is to perhaps triumph in the archery contest. You know what? I might want to participate in the horse race as well. Does it have me listed here? Oh my god, there's so many participants. So I have wit, and I have nothing else, but that's because I haven't really been running any tournaments. And I haven't had this DLC, so that explains why. We're going to go ahead and let things continue along. A clear divide has been drawn between the two teams who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Horses are ready in the background, and their chargers whinnying and harumphing. Be a brutal day's work. Look at this amazing armor the mod team came up with. It's kind of spectacular. A lot of this is custom armor. If you start at the start date for the Robert's Rebellion, you get to see, you know, Rhaegar's armor, who's just amazing. Black and bejeweled. You get to see Robert's incredible armor. To the field. I'm just going to be watching this. Claim on the Faint for months, Valen. Lady Mira Septim has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Alright, so she has a claim on my territory. I'm not particularly worried because she shouldn't be able to go to war with me. Being part of a crowd at a sporting event can be a real treat. The atmosphere, the sounds. Only problem is, it can sometimes bring as many downsides as it boons. Once this downside has materialized, as I find myself stuck behind the large frame of Stannis Baratheon? Oh yeah, look at Stannis Baratheon of Dragonstone. I lean first one way, then the other, but his sheer size occludes the action almost perfectly. I sigh loudly and tap my foot. He doesn't budge. Tears ring out, and something huge and exciting happens. My collar begins to rise. He will fight me, which is just amazing. Stannis Baratheon's stubborn and quite an ass, but I don't think he would just slug a woman. Even, you know, a Dornish woman known for fighting. I'm going to ask him to move. Oh, good, he acquiesced. That's nice. The melee final blows. Both teams are nearly even. Who will win will come down to the hair's breadth. A resonant clanging of metal on metal. Spectators arrayed loosely on the distant edges urge the favorites onward, even as more and more contestants fall victim to ransom and ruin. I don't know this house. I can see the heralds begin to make their way to the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. Not long to go. Oh, and this is some amazing artwork, I believe, from the base game itself. May the contest is done. Lord Gareth's team beat Lord Adam's team. I think I do know Adam Marbrand from the book. I don't know House Clifton, though. Was he one of Cersei's men? Maybe. What a chaotic sport. Excellent. Now, there are supposed to be things you can do here. Yeah, I went to the village. Lose some stress. I'm too cynical for this, and I'm too gregarious for this. We'll just lose some stress. I don't think we even have any. There are little events that you can pop up and do every 20 days, I guess. This is a massive tournament. I didn't realize how long this was going to take. I can go to the artisan's quarters. I think that will allow me to get some special stuff. I can go to the tent camp. Sabotage contestants. I won't need to do that until the archery contest. Tourney grounds, temple. That or just reduce stress and get new clothes. Alright. Weaponsmith, the wisdom of the hammer. I can see the gentle flicker of flames from the other side of the road. Their warmth wraps my body in a familiar embrace even before I open the door. Inside, the blacksmith lines up a bunch of nails. Can I be of help, my lady? She asks, her forehead stained with coal. The air is thicker here. I can increase my prowess. Yeah, we'll go ahead. It's a 25% chance to get wounded. I did not get wounded. I increased my prowess by 1. There's a threshold of 10 for the duel. I might not be able to get into the archery contest. There are 240 guests. Let's keep time ticking along. Strongman show, lively noises make me discover an improvised arena set up by local peasants where 2 burly wrestlers are putting it on show. They trade blows, weave, duck, and circle each other till one of them makes a daring move. I call this one the Holy Stag, he screams before lifting his opponent and slamming him to the ground, making him yield immediately. Titus, the benign and marvelous, victorious yet again, the victor gloats. He's not a peasant. He is part of a house. Lynchberry. He is a peasant. Woo, how exciting. You can gain a pin of me for 5 coins. I want to save that. I'd like to see if this... Okay, the duel contest begins. I can place a bet. So these are who's fighting who. Let me see if I can place a bet. He has 23 prowess. That's pretty amazing. Is this Lord Alric? No, it's Lord Patrick. Lord Alric is favored. Yeah. Alric is a safe bet, and if he wins, I gain gold. It's not that big of a difference. The Herald booms. Lord Selwyn of Tarth, Lord Raymond of Ridewind, Lord Alric, and Lord Damon have reached the semifinals. Okay, so I won that bet. Grand Tournament, Dual Resignation, shying from the danger, or perhaps driven by some other motive, Lord Selwyn of Tarth. Oh, that's, Yeah, that's Brienne's father. That's Brienne of Tarth. Strong, robust. Okay, ugly. You have to drive that home, I guess. Lord Selwyn has conceded to his opponent, Lord Damien, in the duel contest. Damien has advanced to the finals by default. Alright, something strange has happened. Bout between Lord Raymond and Lord Alric has been decided. It's closely fought, but in the end, Lord Raymond battered Alric to the ground, forcing a forfeit. He's moved on. Okay, there goes my bet. I guess it's not just a bet for the first round, it's a bet for the entire tournament. Dual semifinals are over. It's Lord Raymond of Redwind and Lord Damon of Featherhorn. Alright, interesting round. There's a slaked. Sun beats down as I watch the contest go on from my vantage point. It's too warm, or maybe I'm overdressed. Ruminating about this when I see an enterprising young merchant carrying a rundlet of some intermediate drink on one shoulder, clearly offering it to passers-by in exchange for coin. My mouth is instantly dry. I don't think I can get over there without losing my spot. Look desperately for answers, but I only see Robert, the Golden Hills, meandering back to his spot in the crowd, drink firmly in hand. Could I buy that off you? There's a 19% chance I can't get back to my spot. I get parched for 5 years? I can get a drink before 5 years is up. Whatever, I don't need a drink. Another resignation. Lord Raymond has conceded, Lord Damien has won. Interesting. So that means the duel's over, right? We don't have to wait 5 days. Trumpet sound, crowd clamors. After many trials and several resignations, Lord Damien has beat Lord Raymond. Hey, this is pretty interesting. Roisterous revelry, food and drink is abundant. 3 peasants particularly seem to be sharing what looks like an entire keg of spiced wine. Ah oui, wecha for dat ye churl? One sputters drunkenly, limply throwing a stick at his neighbor. John amass, I'm sorry, he, the victim covers his face, deflecting the attack. Help me, old snake. This is a wildling. Kick, you're on your own there, Wendell, the last one exclaims, drowning an entire mug. Wait, he's from a house. This is a peasant, and this is a wildling. You know what? Yeah, rile them up. That'd be funny, I guess. Joust will begin soon. We might just kick it up slightly faster. Let's go to the temple. For dust you are, the yard around the sept is deserted. This close to the sunset, I hear a rustle from the leaves and see a silhouette of a small animal running among the tombstones. The carvings are almost gone in some of them, clearly visible in others. Take a step towards them. When my time comes, I'll make sure I'll have a better resting place than this. Wonder if I can find one of my ancestors, yeah. Increase my dynasty points, which we desperately need, because that will unlock some things later on. I don't know how the world outside of the tournament is going. I should probably figure that out at some point. Joust contents begins. I'm just going to say may the best person win. Lord Robert of Fang Hill, Nestor of the Moongates, so he's from the Vale. Olivar of Pippingrow, and Damon of Featherhorn. Alright, keep going. Lord Robert and Nestor has been decided. Both candidates made a good showing, but ultimately Robert was unhorsed. So Nestor won. Oh, he unhorsed Nestor. All right. Daemon unhorsed Olivar. That's fine. And now it's just Robert and Daemon. One to root for. I shuffle aside to let someone by, but no sooner have I done that than they start talking. Ah, Lady Nemelia. Can't see seeing you here. I open my mouth to respond, but Robert is too quick. I don't suppose you've got any favorites. Someone you think is going to take home the win. Me, I've got a good feeling about Robert. These are two different Roberts. Consider my options for a moment. Maybe it's just for the best we agree. So, it's prowess, right? So it's 31 against 36. I think Lord Daemon is probably more likely. We could form a friendship with him. I don't particularly care where he's from. Alright, we get to see this little joust right here. I was wrong. It's clearly fought, but in the end, Robert has won. Fine contest. That's Lord Robert outside of his armor. Well-deserved win. Alright, it's the horse race. I am going to take part in horse racing. I have no skill in this. Let's go to the tourney grounds. Go, Rose, go faster. I hear a man's voice echo across the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a lightning bolt. Soon enough, it swoops down towards the fishing line. Bah, you have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's barely a fledgling. I can learn a two or thing from this. Excellent entertainment, just for stress loss. Oh, there's so many options in this DLC. It's insane. I mean, say what you want about Paradox's pricing plans, and they are expensive, unless you wait for a long time. And it does change the game pretty dramatically every time there's a major update, but the way they just work on things for so long, like, Crusader Kings 2 was an amazing game, but it took like 11 years to build up to that point. And there were certainly some stinker DLCs. Sunset Invasion, probably one of them. Yeah, I want the Hunter. I wonder how my lands are going. Let's wait one more time, go back to the tourney grounds. I greet a band of knights as they wander past me. One, struggling behind the rest, makes me pause. Spinning on my heel, I call after the figure. They are clad in shapeless, ill-fitting armor. Something isn't right. Standing before me, looking around furtively to see if anyone else noticed. It's none other than a woman. Dressed as a knight, no less. I mean, that's pretty common in... Several of my knights are women. It's pretty common in Dorne. She can become mine. Oh, she's amazing. Yeah, no, you can join my service. Absolutely. Alright, horse racing contest begins. The finest horses in the Iron Throne, adorned in colors, and their owners are laid around the track. Herald announces the contest commencement. The riders mill around, wait for the beast. It seems Lord Lucian of Brandstone's mare, Forthright, has caught the eye of many. Okay, so I don't think I've qualified. I can replace Lord Balin. Yeah, no, get my horse into that race. I vowed to myself I would win a contest in the tournament, and I can't help but consider a less fair approach to securing the prize. I'm sure my opponents would do the same, if they only had the idea. Who knows, maybe they already have. I do not have great sabotaging options. I'm just gonna, see how it goes. I'm only at a 6% progress to victory in this. Now it's bringing it home. The crowd reaches a crescendo. Yes, Denley is winning. Not far to go. I do not think I won this. That's fine. Yeah, Thunderhoof ended up winning. So close. I wasn't close in the slightest. I did gain probably some amount of experience, but I gained some prestige, which is excellent. I have a ton of prestige. Despite my best efforts, you know what? Just very well. We won't try to get that hook anymore. Go to the tourney grounds. I don't think anything happened when I clicked that. Yes, I did not qualify to get inside the archery contest. Wonder who will win. Place a bet on the archery contest winner. He's definitely the best, Lord Mathos. I wish I could see everyone. Where's Thurgood? Here we go with Lord Mathos. Christian is clearly winning, so long as his nerves remain steady. One last knock. Victory contest winner is Lord Tommen. Then Lord Robert. And then Lord Horace. Alright, I didn't win any money. Grand tournament has concluded. Here's a list of everyone who's won. What a great occasion. Baratheon gains 1,000 renown, which is massive. I gained some trade experience in bow. Oh, and my daughter came of age while I've been dicking around here. Ooh, she has an amazing martial education. But despite that, does she have a negative modifier to martial? Because it's quite low. They grow up fast. Okay, there we go. I hadn't gone yet. Finished the grand tournament. I don't think I really gained anything, except a bit of experience. Alright, please let me go back home now, so I can see my daughter. I have an available perk. Administrator, unlock this. And I still don't have enough stewardship to get all my domain in check. Foreign treat. My liege, it's no secret my heart has grown fond. This is that knight I picked up at random. We have enough room and core for both of you. Local hero. As we travel, this is the saint event. We come across a random saint. Go ahead and patronize it. We stopped to rest at a tavern. While I'm sitting at the corner peacefully enjoying some Stormlander music, the door barges open and a large silhouette appears. A knight swaggers in, and the atmosphere immediately changes. The people bow their head in reverence, some swoon, and the barkeep immediately pours the apparently famous knight a free drink. This knight really that famous? I could be like that if I train, sure. Stone Dornish men, I have seen the world and beheld so many wonders, but never have I beheld such beauties as the ones I've seen in Fangside. Truly, Stone Dornish men are cut above all the rest. One particular fascinating specimen has taken my eye. A peasant man by the name of Wendell. Pretty little darling, he's far too pleasing to my eye to spend his days slaving away in Fangside. He's an evil blackguard. He's a sadist, deceitful, and lustful. Yeah, sure, I'll take a paramour. A lowly delicacy. I can become ill from this, from a nauseating meal. I can get a good meal. I'm going to spend prestige no matter what. Don't waste your palate on the slop, my lady. Bowls of stew are for peasants. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather have real food, not get sick on the road. Travel to come. Journeying through Holt's Brink, I pass by a peculiar-looking tent swayed open. Come in, almighty lady. I can tell you have many miles to go, and it's really not that many miles left. We're next to my castle. And I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. I'm cynical, so I don't... Like, either way, this is bad. I'm just gonna go in. We've arrived back home. We spent 505 days. Traversed 108 baronies. Alright. The Regency has ended. Paramount Renly's grand tournament. I'm not going to another tournament. That's insane. We're not doing that again. Not for a while. We can appoint a worthy successor to the first of the rear guard. How the hell am I gonna... How do I appoint that? Appointing an eligible successor to your claimed knight will prevent them from becoming inactive accolade on accolade succession. Alright, well, I'll deal with that later. Is my daughter ill? She is. Could she not be ill? She's my only heir. Can we treat her? Our maester? No, okay. Do we have a maester? Yeah, we do. Coleman. Heal my daughter, you jerk. She must have already gotten a treatment. No. Absolutely bizarre. You better not die. You have an incredible martial education. I kind of want to send you to be a knight. Let's put it back down to 3. We'll send you to, this is going to be your father-in-law. Offer Prince Dorn a knight, making in his court the squire of the chosen adult. How do I make my daughter a knight? It's not something I can do. Asked to take vows. Send to Citadel, which I absolutely can't do because she's female. Oh, I don't quite know how to do that. Martial games. I would like to get my bow up. But you know what we can do is probably have a hunt here. We do falconry now that we have do falconry now that we have the DLC. Scatterback looks like it has the best chance. It doesn't give me any like. I'll do Scatterback. Yeah. Search parties. Flushing gangs will increase the amount. And a reasonable party. Suitable party. That's far too much money. Yeah, we'll start the hunt. Go slightly bankrupt, that's fine. 41% chance. Soon we'll see everyone is invited. Oh yeah, we have 20 guests. I don't know if we have anyone of big of name, but just a fun time. Let's see, we can hunt an antelope. We can hunt a wolf. We can hunt a hare. I think we're going wolf hunting again. Follow our quarry into Scrubland, slowly but surely gaining on the despised wolf. It suddenly spooks, charging away in another direction, and as I move to see what scared it, I can see, oh, again, this is one of those. Master Orlin. And Rochelle. A guest of mine. I'm not going to expose the secret. Get up, beast is nearby, please. If we can actually catch the wolf this time, that would be wonderful. My vassal Lord Caster signals across the scrubland. The whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. Snarling in their tall grass, retreating there. We chase the vermin. Now begins the real chase. After we ride. I don't have a good enough bow skill to ambush them, so that's fine. We have an 80% chance now. The wood truly is the mantle of the poor, but as the wolf flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. I'm going to go into more debt. Just get them out of here. Pay them off. After riding for hours, we finally cornered the wild beasts. Our chase has not been in vain. Whether tired, defeated, or defiant, the wolf at last halts, turns towards us, and lets out an almighty howl. Huntsmen quickly surround the growling animal, which glowers at me, its bare fangs frothing and dripping with saliva. There's a 16% chance this thing kills me. but this will greatly help my hunter experience. So there's a 50% chance I kill it, and there's a 83% chance that I end up wounded but killing it. Could ruin someone else. Could kill someone else. I will shoot it. Doesn't say I kill it, though. I'm bringing it down myself. I got wounded. I have my spear, crushing me forward to the exhausted animal. As I plunge my blade into it, the beast catches me with a bite. I am pulled away as it howls in its death throes. Damned creature. Hunts like these are pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. He directs the breaking up, careful skinning of the carcass with directions from the game hunters. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils in the stretched hide before departing from camp. I'll keep a memento. Yeah, I want the wolf fangs. Got wolf fangs, uses prestige, lowers stress gain. Glory Hound Vassal Levy contributions. Alright, we can finish the hunt. Had ourselves a successful hunt, moderately bankrupted ourselves, but we have a new trinket. We have a trinket. Alright. Arrive back home. We're not leaving home again for a while. By another man, I've agonized over it, the signs are clear, I am with child. It is no cause for joy, as I have no doubt that my lover Wendell, who is the real father rather than my husband. World learns of my child's true lineage. Your unborn child will be known and conceived outside of wedlock. I need a wise woman's brew. We know what that means. That's legal in the Westeros. Having an open secret's quite annoying because it will gain hooks. At least I have another child. Whatever, I'll take infidelity. Beyond all doubt, the child I'm bearing may be illegitimate, but it will grow up knowing who his father is, no matter who Wendell himself may want. Yeah, I exposed your secret, that's fine. I'm sure this sinful act comes at a cost. We're in debt right now, but we'll be out of debt pretty soon, so that's absolutely fine. Pregnant at the moment, I'm also wounded, and I might have rabies. I'm just kind of assuming that. Pick up the speed a bit. Master of the hunt, Delone brings word of beasts spotted in my realm. I'm hearing much talk of the lordship of the American. It said there's an excellent prospect for hunting thereabouts. Alright, this game's saying if you want to do another hunt, but I don't think we can so quickly. Yeah, 21 months. That's fine. Is there a head to my religion? There's a high septum in Game of Thrones. Do I just, like, confess my sins or something? He's also a fornicator, so I don't think that particularly matters. I'm trained for tournaments, which I might do. And then you turn to the right. Alright. Our prowess is, you know, increasing. Alright, my daughter's 16, husband's going to be 9. So, he needs to age up before she dies, so we can get some children out. Blossoming hatred. It's that man I made a thing with. Yeah, go ahead. We'll be rivals. I don't care. I don't even know who you are. Where are the Golden Hills? It's way the hell up here near Casterly Rock. I don't care. Forgotten equipment. I think this is because I lose my veil in a storm. That's fine. Messianic dealings, strict deal with the Chief Mason. Or I can cooperative stonemasons. What is the better option? Probably this one. Hopefully it didn't cost me a fortune. Oh, yeah. That's fine. I'm not paying 50 gold right now. I would like to get out of debt. Blessings of ignorance, my newborn daughter sleeps so sweetly, blessedly unaware of the curse which will fall on her for the rest of her life. To be a bastard is not an easy thing in the world, nor is it to be a mother of one. Even as my babe slumbers, I am kept awake to the choice I must make. I can't legitimize her. We know the father. We couldn't not name her Sand. Petition our liege if we want. My lady, I cannot help but notice you might benefit from some monetary aid. My steward approaches me, gives me a warm smile. I don't need it, thank you. Actually, I'm out of debt. Alright, so... half-sibling. She's comely, which is quite nice. Lost the trait Wounded, gained the trait Scar. Bravosi puppeteers arrived in my court. My steward, having heard talk of his town among the small folks, decided to invite him. I look forward to the show. This sounds suspicious. The puppet show was disturbing. The puppeteer put on several performances for the audience, one of a comical one, however, felt like they were mocking myself and House Tolland. I hope he didn't mock me like that in front of the peasantry. That's great. The rumors are true. The letters inform the faithful that even with the most devout to the seven is not without sin. I've given into the temptation of flesh during a moment of weakness. I feel bad with whoever slept with that old goat. Okay. That's the old septum. Yeah, he's a fornicator. This squire you somewhere. Am I not allowed to do that? Deeply annoying, but we've moved forward in the game somewhat. Our character is living healthy, thankfully. Character's a bit older now. We're 41. We're scarred, which is a good prestige decision. We're not particularly wounded. Adulterer, which is a crime. If he wanted to, he could arrest me, but I think we're pretty well liked by him. Offer ward or offering guardianship, offer knight tutelage. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I do have the ability to. But he likes me quite well enough. His regent is his son. I have his other son locked down for a betrothal. She's comely, he's intelligent. We might get some really nice children out of that, but more than that, we'll get a claim on Dorne soon enough. So I've been No More Worlds. Thank you for joining me again in Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 3. Iron Throne hasn't broken apart into war yet. You know, it's been pretty peaceful overall. No wacky events have happened, and we're slightly past the start date of the show and the first book, if I remember correctly. So, you know, that's good news. So, bye for now.